Rethinking Judgment: How to See the World with Clear Eyes and Make Better Decisions. Imagine how different the world would be if we all made fewer snap judgments, and instead took a moment to truly understand the people and situations around us. In this thought-provoking conversation, we explore the hidden forces behind human judgment, why we judge the way we do, and how biases and emotions often lead us astray. Whether you're curious about the differences in how men and women judge, or how age and experience shape our perceptions, this discussion unveils surprising insights. Most importantly, you'll discover practical tips to sharpen your judgment, avoid common pitfalls, and think more critically in everyday life. Dive into this journey to rethink how you see the world and make better decisions in your interactions. User: How do humans judge? Assistant: Humans usually judge based on a combination of experiences, beliefs, emotions, and available information. These judgments can be conscious or subconscious. Several factors influence how people judge. 1. Personal experiences: People often judge based on their past experiences, particularly negative or positive ones. 2. Beliefs and values: Cultural, social, and religious beliefs and values significantly affect how people judge. These beliefs serve as a framework for evaluating good and bad. 3. Available information: The information people have, whether accurate or incomplete, can influence their decision-making and judgment. 4. Emotions: Emotions play a major role in judgments. Often, people make judgments based on immediate feelings like anger, fear, or love, which can lead to incorrect conclusions. 5. Social influence: Social pressure, group opinions, and the views of those around them can impact how people judge. People often align their opinions with those of their peers. 6. Biases and stereotypes: Unconscious biases and stereotypes can lead to unfair and incorrect judgments. In general, human judgment is a complex process influenced by a combination of individual, social, and cultural factors. User: In which of the mentioned factors is the percentage of incorrect judgment higher? Assistant: The percentage of incorrect judgments is usually higher when biases and stereotypes play a significant role. When people rely on unconscious biases or societal stereotypes, the chances of making incorrect judgments increase significantly because these judgments are based on incomplete or inaccurate information, often lacking real-life experience or logic. Additionally, momentary emotions like anger, fear, or love can also lead to a high percentage of incorrect judgments. In such moments, people tend to react emotionally rather than using logic and accurate information, often resulting in unstable and wrong decisions. In situations where social pressure and group opinions are involved, people might also be more inclined to make incorrect judgments because they tend to conform to the majority or fear rejection. These types of judgments are often less accurate. In conclusion, biases and stereotypes and momentary emotions are the primary factors that lead to most incorrect judgments. User: If we go to the root of human judgment, why and how did human judgment form? Assistant: Human judgment developed as a tool for survival and adaptation to the environment from the earliest times. The roots of human judgment can be traced to biological, social, and cultural factors. Here's an exploration of the reasons. 1. Biological reasons and survival. In early human history, the ability to judge quickly and accurately about the environment was essential for survival. Early humans had to judge threats, food sources, or social opportunities rapidly. Judgment here was a quick response to environmental signals. For example, an unfamiliar sound could indicate a serious threat and needed to be judged whether to flee or not. 2. Need for organization and decision-making. As human societies advanced, people needed to make judgments to maintain social order, assign roles, and make decisions in social and political matters. Judgment became a means to regulate social behaviors and maintain order. 3. Culture and social learning. Over time, judgment became a crucial part of social learning. Societies formed shared values and beliefs that served as principles for judgment and decision-making. For example, people would judge right and wrong based on these shared values. 4. Cognitive tool for simplification. On a cognitive level, judgment is a tool for processing complex information. The human brain needs judgment to categorize and process data quickly, helping humans make decisions in complex situations. However, this cognitive process can lead to biases and stereotypes, as people simplify information and rely on incomplete data. 5. Social interactions and competition. Judgments also play an important role in social interactions. Throughout history, humans have faced competition for limited resources such as food, territory, and social opportunities. Rapid judgment about others, assessing loyalty, trustworthiness, or threats, became one of the key tools for forming alliances or confronting dangers. 6. Impact of emotions and personal experiences. Humans, due to their capacity to experience emotions and memories, also rely on emotional judgments. Past negative or positive experiences heavily influence future judgments, leading people to generalize and prejudge similar situations. 7. Formation of moral judgments. With the growth of philosophy and ethics, humans began making more complex moral judgments about values and others' behaviors. These judgments were rooted in shared moral principles within societies. Conclusion. Human judgment evolved as a survival and cognitive tool through various stages of human history. From early survival-based judgments to more complex social judgments in modern societies, this process has always been part of humans' efforts to adapt to their environment, regulate social relationships, and process complex information. User, in your opinion, what are the best ways to make accurate judgments and reduce incorrect ones? Assistant, to make accurate judgments and reduce incorrect ones, there are several strategies that can lead to better decision-making and deeper thinking. Here are some key approaches. 1. Gather complete and reliable information. One of the main reasons for incorrect judgments is the lack of sufficient or reliable information. Before making a judgment, it's best to gather as much complete and accurate information as possible. Rely on credible sources and avoid misinformation or rumors. 2. Be patient and avoid making quick judgments. Quick judgments are often influenced by emotions and biases. When faced with a person or situation, take some time and give yourself more space to consider the various aspects. Rushed judgments often lead to incorrect generalizations. 3. Look at the issue from different perspectives. One of the best methods for making accurate judgments is examining the issue from different angles. Try to analyze the situation from others' viewpoints or from people with different experiences or opinions. These different perspectives can help you achieve a more complete and accurate understanding. 4. Recognize and control your biases. Everyone has unconscious biases or mental assumptions that influence their judgment. Being aware of these biases and trying to control them can help reduce incorrect judgments. Always ask yourself if your judgment is being influenced by specific biases. 5. Use logic and critical analysis. Another method to reduce incorrect judgments is using logic and critical analysis. Instead of relying on emotions or assumptions, use clear reasoning to reach a conclusion. Evaluating available arguments and evidence can help you make a more accurate judgment. 6. Education and awareness. The more knowledge and awareness you have, the better your ability to make accurate judgments. Continuously educate yourself on various subjects and embrace learning new things. This education can help distance you from stereotypes and incorrect assumptions. 7. Control your emotions. Emotions like anger, fear, or joy can significantly impact judgments and lead to incorrect conclusions. Before judging, take a moment to check and manage your emotions. A calm mind and controlled emotions will help you look at the situation more objectively and logically. 8. Experience and testing. Accurate judgments sometimes come from experience and trial. If you cannot fully analyze a situation, it might be helpful to draw on past experiences or similar examples to inform your judgment. 9. Ask important questions. Asking the right questions and delving deep into the issue can help you uncover more facts. Questions like why, what evidence exists, and is there a reason for this opinion, can help you avoid superficial judgments. 10. Accept uncertainty. Sometimes, reaching a definitive judgment is not possible, and that's okay. Accepting uncertainty and admitting that you may not have enough information to make a judgment can prevent incorrect conclusions. 11. Learn from past mistakes. Learning from past mistakes and analyzing incorrect judgments can improve future decision-making. Reviewing past experiences can guide you to more careful and logical thinking. 12. Interact with others and seek advice. Consulting with others, especially people with different perspectives, can help you consider multiple aspects of an issue. These interactions can provide new insights you may not have thought of on your own.
For accurate judgment and reducing incorrect ones, a combination of gathering reliable information, using logic and critical analysis, recognizing and controlling biases, and managing emotions is essential. With these approaches, you can achieve more precise and fair decisions. Biases and stereotypes originate from human cognitive and social processes and act as a tool for simplifying complex and vast information. Here's an exploration of how biases and stereotypes formed and ways to address them. 1. How biases and stereotypes formed. Cognitive simplification. The human brain tends to simplify complex information for faster and more efficient decision-making. This process, known as cognitive simplification, leads people to make judgments based on broad generalizations or predetermined categories. For example, when faced with a large amount of information, people categorize individuals or phenomena into simpler categories, such as race, gender, nationality, to make quicker decisions. B. Social learning. Biases and stereotypes are often transmitted through social and cultural processes. Family, friends, media, and education systems all play a role in shaping and reinforcing these patterns. People learn from their surroundings, and this learning can strengthen unconscious biases and stereotypes. For example, media portrayals of specific groups can gradually create stereotypical perceptions about those groups. C. Personal experiences. Personal experiences can lead to the formation of biases. If someone has a negative experience with a person from a particular group, they might generalize that experience to the entire group. This generalization is one of the reasons for the development of biases and stereotypes. D. Social pressure and conformity. In societies where there is strong social pressure to conform to the majority, people may use stereotypes and biases to align themselves with the dominant opinions and beliefs. This phenomenon causes individuals to continue holding on to their biases to maintain social connections and acceptance. 2. Ways to address and correct biases and stereotypes. A. Awareness of biases. The first step in addressing biases is becoming aware of their existence. Many people are unaware of their unconscious biases. Learning and educating oneself about unconscious biases can help individuals recognize and avoid them. Mental practices like mindfulness can help people better understand their cognitive processes. B. Exposure to diverse experiences. Direct and varied experiences with different groups and individuals can help break stereotypes. Interacting with people from different cultural, social, or racial backgrounds can change perspectives and reduce biases. Research has shown that when individuals have positive, real-world experiences with those outside their group, their biases diminish. Number C. Education and learning. Education about the history and causes of biases and stereotypes can help individuals gain a deeper understanding and prevent their harmful effects. Increasing knowledge about different cultures, ethnicities, and groups can reshape individuals' views and prevent incorrect generalizations. D. Practice critical thinking. Critical thinking can help individuals challenge their biases and stereotypes. When confronted with new information, individuals should ask themselves if their judgments are based on evidence and reality or on biases and stereotypes. Continuous practice of critical thinking can help correct these faulty patterns. E. Constructive conversations. Engaging in meaningful conversations with people who have different viewpoints can help individuals move beyond their assumptions and biases. These discussions should take place in a respectful and non-judgmental environment, allowing participants to think more deeply and become aware of their biases. Diverse media consumption. It is important to use various sources of information in media. Relying on only one source or a single perspective can reinforce biases. By consuming diverse media and hearing multiple viewpoints, individuals can broaden their perspectives and move away from stereotypes and biases. Conclusion: biases and stereotypes initially formed as cognitive and social tools for simplification, but can lead to incorrect judgments and discriminatory behaviors. To address these weaknesses, individuals must become aware of their biases, engage with diverse experiences, practice critical thinking, participate in constructive dialogues, and continuously educate themselves. By following these methods, biases can gradually be reduced, leading to more accurate and fair judgments. Incorrect judgments usually happen in contexts where there is incomplete information, unconscious biases, and strong emotions involved. Below are some of the key situations and contexts where incorrect judgments are more likely to occur. 1. Judging people based on appearance. One of the most common situations for incorrect judgments is evaluating people based on their physical appearance. People may quickly judge others based on their clothing, race, gender, or physical condition, leading to inaccurate assumptions about their character, abilities, or intentions. These judgments are often rooted in societal biases and stereotypes. 2. Judgment in emotional or crisis situations. When individuals are in emotionally charged or crisis situations, the likelihood of incorrect judgments increases. In moments of anger, fear, or anxiety, people tend to make quick decisions with emotions overshadowing logic and reflection. These emotional and rushed judgments often lead to regret later. 3. Judging other cultures and social groups. People frequently judge other cultures, races, religions, or social groups without deep understanding. These types of judgments are based on social stereotypes and incorrect assumptions. For example, individuals may make unfounded judgments about people from different ethnic or religious backgrounds based on preconceived ideas. 4. Judging in virtual spaces and social media. In virtual spaces, due to the lack of face-to-face interaction and quick access to incomplete or inaccurate information, incorrect judgments are widespread. People often judge others based on posts, comments, or rumors on social media. These judgments are typically shallow and hastily formed, often based on misinformation. 5. Judging success or failure. People tend to judge others' success or failure based on apparent outcomes without considering the details and processes that led to those results. For example, someone who has failed in business might be judged as a failure, while the environmental conditions or valuable experiences gained from that failure are overlooked. 6. Judging in personal and emotional relationships. In personal and emotional relationships, incorrect judgments due to misunderstandings and ineffective communication are very common. People may not accurately perceive the intentions or feelings of the other person, leading to quick judgments that cause conflict. 7. Judging political or social decisions. In political and social matters, incorrect judgments are frequent due to differing viewpoints, incomplete information, and the influence of media. People often make quick judgments about politicians, government decisions, or social movements based on scattered information or political biases. 8. Judging others' professional abilities. In work environments, individuals may quickly judge the abilities, intentions, or values of their colleagues or employees. These judgments can be based on limited experiences, unconscious biases, or even jealousy, leading to an unjust workplace atmosphere. 9. Judging based on rumors or false news. Rumors and false news, especially in the era of social media, can lead to incorrect judgments about people, organizations, or events. People often judge based on rumors without verifying the truth, which can spread inaccuracies and create injustice. 10. Judging others' intentions. Another common situation for incorrect judgment is when people try to judge the intentions and motivations of others. Individuals tend to analyze others' intentions based on their own personal experiences or mental assumptions, while the real intentions of the person might be entirely different. Conclusion. Incorrect judgments are more likely to occur in situations where there is insufficient information, strong emotions, or social biases at play. These judgments can happen in various contexts, from personal relationships to social and cultural matters. To reduce incorrect judgments, people need to be aware of their biases, gather complete and accurate information, and practice critical thinking. The difference in the amount and type of judgment between men and women, as well as between young and old individuals, is influenced more by social, cultural, and personal factors than just gender or age. However, Some studies and research have pointed out general differences between these groups, although these differences are usually the result of experiences, social roles, and how individuals process information. Below is an overview of these differences.
Studies have shown that women tend to be more attentive to social details and are more sensitive to issues related to relationships and human interactions. Because of this, they might be more likely to judge in social or emotional contexts. However, their judgments are often based on empathy and emotional understanding, not necessarily in a negative or stereotypical way. On the other hand, men are more likely to make judgments in competitive situations or contexts of power. Their judgments may focus more on professional matters, success, or competitive scenarios. Men's judgments tend to be more performance or ability-based and are generally less emotional and more practical. Young people, due to their lack of experience and being in a stage of life where they are forming their identities, may be more prone to quick and superficial judgments. They sometimes, due to social pressure and the need to be accepted by their peers, make more rapid incorrect judgments. Additionally, because young people use social media more frequently, they are exposed to incomplete and incorrect information, which can lead to hasty and uninformed judgments. Older individuals, due to their greater experience and familiarity with the complexities of life, are generally more cautious in their judgments. With their long life experience, they tend to make more thoughtful judgments and are less likely to rush to conclusions. However, older individuals might also occasionally rely on older experiences or biases formed throughout their lives, which could lead to stereotypical and generalized judgments. Cultural and social differences also play a major role in the amount and type of judgments people make. In societies that emphasize empathy, cooperation, and respect for individual differences, there is likely to be less quick and incorrect judgment. In contrast, in societies that emphasize competition and individualism, more frequent and perhaps unfair judgments are seen. Individuals with higher levels of education or access to reliable information sources are generally less prone to making incorrect or superficial judgments. These individuals tend to evaluate issues more carefully due to their greater knowledge and critical thinking skills. Although there are differences in judgment between men and women, as well as between young and old people, these differences are primarily related to experiences, social roles, and cultural upbringing rather than just gender or age. Young people, due to lack of experience and social influences, may make quicker judgments, while older people, with more life experience, tend to be more careful. Women may judge more in social and emotional areas, while men may judge more in professional and competitive contexts. At FactUp, we believe that judgment shapes the way we see the world, interact with others, and make decisions every day. However, as we've explored throughout this discussion, many of our judgments are influenced by unconscious biases, emotions, and incomplete information. Whether it's judging someone's appearance, making snap decisions in emotional situations, or forming opinions about different cultures, we often fall into the trap of incorrect judgments. But here's the good news: by being mindful of our biases, taking the time to gather reliable information, and practicing critical thinking, we can all improve our ability to make fairer, more accurate decisions. At FactUp, we're not just about questioning the world around us, but also questioning ourselves. The journey to better judgment starts with self-awareness, empathy, and a willingness to see things from different perspectives. By refining our ability to judge wisely, we can create more meaningful connections with those around us and contribute to a more understanding and just world. Stay tuned to FactUp for more thought-provoking content that challenges conventional thinking and encourages deeper reflection. And remember, the way you judge the world can change the world. Make sure to subscribe, like, and join the discussion.